Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start the physics question paper of class 10th, summative assessment 1, October 2023. The physics paper pattern consists of section 1, section 2, section 3. We'll learn in the section 1, this is a part A. Part B is completely multiple choice questions, and part A is of 40 marks, part B is of 10 marks, total 50 marks. So this section 1 consists of 3 questions. Each question carries 2 marks. So let's start solving the questions. What would happen if ciliary muscles are not function properly? Let's see the answer. Ciliary muscles are the muscles present in the eyes. Like other body parts, like heart is made up of a cardiac muscles, like that our eyes is made up of a muscles called as ciliary muscles. If ciliary muscles do not function properly, the contraction and expansion of muscles do not takes place, and the focal length of eye lens do not change or adjust. Every muscles contract and relax, like that ciliary muscles also contract and relax. If these muscles do not function properly, the focal length of eye lens do not change, or the focal length would not be adjust. Human eye can see the objects at a specific distance, either nearer or far, by accommodation of focal length. This accommodation of focal length is because of the ciliary muscles. Our eye accommodate with the help of contraction and relaxation of ciliary muscles. If ciliary muscles are not function properly, eye may gradually lose its ability for accommodation. In such condition, the person cannot see an object clearly and comfortably. So with this, we have completed the first answer. Once you complete the first answer, put a margin. Once you complete the first answer, put a margin and underline the side heading. What is asking in the question, that you have to make it as a side heading. If ciliary muscles do not function properly, this is the thing you have to underline, and the same thing you are elaborating in the answer. In this way, if you present the answer, the examiner will do the correction easily and will you can score a good marks. Now let's move to the next question. An object is placed at 20 cm distance on the principal axis of concave lens. Its focal length is 5 cm. Draw the ray diagram and identify the image. Now, what is given in the question, that you have to check first. What is given in the question? Object distance. Distance is u is equals to minus 20 centimeter. Minus 20 centimeter. And focal length f is equals to minus 5 centimeter, as it is a concave lens. Because of that, focal length is minus 5 centimeter. Image that you have to find out, v is equals to how much. Once you have collected the data, now let's start solving it by using a formula. Whenever you write any formula, you put it in a box. Which formula it is? It is a lens formula. This is a lens formula. 1 by f is equals to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So 1 by f is nothing but focal length, 1 by v is the image, and 1 by u is the object distance. As you have a focal length value, you have a object distance value, you don't have a v. You don't have a v. So to find out the image, we are using this formula. So 1 by minus 5 is equals to 1 by v minus 1 by minus 20. So minus minus plus. So keep the 1 by v this side and transpose the plus 1 by 20 to the left side. That becomes 1 by minus 5 minus 1 by 20. 1 plus 1 by 20 will become minus 1 by 20. Now let's move to the simplification of this with the help of LCM. You will get minus 5 and minus 1 by 20 is equals to 1 by v. This minus 4 plus minus 1 becomes minus 5 by 20 is equals to 1 by v. 1 by v is equals to minus 1 by 4. So v is equals to minus 4. So the image distance is equals to minus 4. So once you get the image distance, you can easily find out the magnification. The formula for magnification is m is equals to minus 1 minus v by u. So you have a minus v value as minus 4, minus of minus 4 by minus 20, minus minus plus 4 by 20 minus 20. After cancelling, you will get the answer minus 1 by 5. If you write this minus 1 by 5 in decimals, the answer will be 0.2. The answer will be 0.2. So the image formed is, it negative indicates it is virtual, erect and diminished. How this characteristic of the image we'll learn with the help of a ray diagram. Let's see the ray diagram as it asks in the question to draw the ray diagram. Draw the ray diagram. So it is very important to draw the ray diagram with the help of draw a ray diagram. Now first let's underline the heading of a ray diagram. We are continuing with the ray diagram. The ray diagram of a concave lens. This symbol is for concave lens. Keeping the object at 20 centimeter, image will form between P and F. This is a concave lens. C1 and F1 is at the left side, whereas C2 and F2 will be at the right side of the lens. So the image kept at 20 centimeters. The image formed between P and F. How is the image? Image is virtual, erect and diminished. A small image will form between P and F. This is the characteristic of an image formed on a concave lens. A concave lens is always a diverging lens. Remember, this is a lens, concave lens, not a mirror. Now let's move to the third question of the same section, section 1. Write any 2 uses of washing soda. Washing soda, the scientific name of washing soda is sodium carbonate and its formula is Na2CO3 10H2O. This 10H2O is crystallization of water. This 10 molecules of water represents the crystallization of water. So you should make the heading first as washing soda. Underline the washing soda, the scientific name, then formula, then let's start the uses. It is asking any 2 uses. You should write at least 3 uses. So let's see the uses of washing soda. It is used in glass, soap and paper industry. It is used in glass, soap and paper industry. It is also used in manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. It is also used as a cleaning agent. It is also used for removing permanent hardness of water. Very easy answer. This time in 2023, if washing soda is there in a summative assessment, and this year you can expect there may be a cooking soda. So once you complete the answer, you put a margin, one line. It will reflect the neatness in the paper. Once the section over means you give a two margins. If the answer over, give at least one margin. Like this, you can see, you can observe how the paper looks neat and attractive. You can use pencil for margins. You can use any other colors also for giving a margin. Now let's start the section 2. Section 2 consists of 3 questions. And each question carries 4 marks. 3 questions, each question carries 4 marks. So 3 fours are 12. This section is also very easy to attempt. Understand the question first, then start attempting. So now let's start the question number 4. Draw the ray diagram to form the image when the object is kept between P and F, pole and focus on the principal axis of a convex lens, and mention the characteristics of the image. So let's start solving. What is P? P is the optic center, the midpoint of the thin lens. It is which lens we are using here? Convex lens. Convex lens, the midpoint of thin lens, and F is the focus, the point of convergence or divergence. What is the focus? The point of convergence or divergence. When you keep the object between P and F, how the image will look, and what is the size of the image, what is the characteristic of the image, you have to mention. Now let's start with the ray diagram. When the object plays between P and F, pole and focus, this is the P, this is the optic center P, and this is F, on the principal axis of a convex lens. So this is the symbol of convex lens. In the previous question you have seen how the concave lens, this is the convex lens symbol, and the C2 and F2 will be at the left side, and C1 F1 will be at the right side of a convex lens. You are keeping the object placed between P and F. This is the object between P and F. When you keep the object between P and F, the image will form here. How is the image? We will see now. Don't forget to write, this is the convex lens, and it is the ray diagram. This is the ray diagram. Ray diagram for convex lens. We will get an image which is virtual. The image is virtual, and this object image is virtual. Magnified means enlarged, and it is erect. It is not inverted, it is upright, and it is formed on the same side. It forms on the same side, not on this side of the lens where the object is placed. Object is here, the image forms here, and the image is enlarged, magnified, virtual, upright, erect. So this particular behavior of the convex lens helps to construct a microscope. This particular behavior of convex lens helps to construct a microscope. In this way, you have to write the answer. First, draw the ray diagram, check the characteristic of the image. Same thing you have to write below the diagram. Now let's move to the question number 5th, section 2. Calculate how much magnesium oxide produced when 240 grams of magnesium is reacted with oxygen. So the atomic weight of magnesium is 24 Armstrong units, and for oxygen is 16 AMU. Now the equation, the reaction between the magnesium and oxygen is represented with the equation 2 Mg plus O2 gives 2 MgO. 2 moles of magnesium when reacts with oxygen gives 2 moles of magnesium oxide. So as it is given here, the weight of magnesium 24, 2 into 24 gives 2 into 24 plus oxygen 16. So 48 grams. 48 grams of magnesium gives 80 grams of magnesium oxide. Then 240 grams of magnesium gives how much? Yes, all of you. Suppose that how much is, assume X. 48 grams of magnesium gives 80 grams of magnesium oxide. Then 240 grams gives how much? So suppose it is as X. Cross multiply these two. These two you have to cross multiply. After that cross multiplication, you will get this 240 into 80, x into 48. Keep the x that side. Transpose the 48 from multiplication to division. 240 into 80 by 48. Now 240 into 80 is 19,200. 48, 48 same. So after dividing 48 divided by 19,200, you will get the answer 400 grams. So x is equals to 400 grams, that is x. Hence 240 grams of magnesium when reacted with oxygen gives 400 grams of magnesium oxide. At last you have to write this statement when you solve with the help of reaction or equation. This is the chemical equation between magnesium and an oxide, magnesium and oxygen. And at last 240 grams of magnesium when reacted with oxygen gives 400 grams of magnesium oxide. Now let's move to the question number 6, same section, section 3. Question number 6, section 2. Observe the table and answer the following. Here one table is given to you that you have to observe. Once you observe this, you have to answer these questions. All 4 questions, 1 question, 1 marks. So this is the object 1, object 2, object 3, object 4, object 5. And the magnification M1, M2, M3, M4, M5. And the magnification values are like this. -1, -1.5, +1.5, +0.5, -1.75. So it is asking the first question. What is the first question? Let's understand that first. Which of the magnification of the image belongs to the object is placed between F and C of a concave mirror? Focus and center of curvature. Here the mirror is concave mirror, and if the object is between focus and center of curvature, what is the magnification? And the which object out of this 5. So that object is object 3. Object is object 3. Underline this answer. Object is object 3 and the magnification is plus 1.5. As because the magnification is greater than 1, the image is larger. When you keep the object between focus and center of curvature, the image will be larger and the magnification is greater than 1. So now let's move to the next question. Which of the magnification belongs to the image formed by convex mirror? Convex mirror magnification is less than 1. Less than 1, and the object is, for this question, object is fourth, 0 0.5. 0 0.5 is less than 1. So underline this. Which object is formed magnified virtual image? Object 3, whose value is positive 1.5, forms virtual magnified image. Object 3 from this tabular form forms a virtual magnified image. Now let's solve a problem from this. If the size of the image is 22 centimeters, then what is the size of the image? Size of the object is 2 centimeter. U is equals to 2 centimeter, and V you have to find out. And then what is the size of the image formed by object 2? Object 2 magnification you have a m value, that is m is equals to 1.5. The magnification formula is minus v by u. So minus v is written as height of the image by height of the object. This is the formula of magnification. So this is u is equals to height of the image, that is 2 centimeters. Now substitute the values in magnification formula. M is equals to height of the image by height of the object. So m is minus 1.5, height of the image you don't know, and this is u, height of the object is 2. Now keep the hi there, height of the image there, shift this 2 to this side, it will become 2 into 1.5 and minus value will be same. Hi is equal to 2 into 1.5 is 3 minus 3.0. The size of the image is 3 minus 3. V is equals to minus 3 centimeters. In this way you have to solve the answers. So it is very important to highlight the main things. What it is asking, what is the answer for this? Which of the magnification of the image belongs to the object? It is object 3. So because magnification is greater than 1. For this, which of the magnification belongs to the image formed by convex mirrors always form less than 1, magnification less than 1. So which object have less than 1? Object 4. So underline this. So which object is formed magnified virtual image? Always positive magnification forms virtual magnified image. In this, object 3 plus 1.5. So here it is given 2 centimeter the object distance. You have the magnification of object 2. By substituting these values in a magnification formula, you will get the image, height of the image, that is v is equals to minus 3 centimeters. In every case, try to highlight. Highlight will make your answer attractive. So the 240 grams of magnesium gives 400 grams of magnesium oxide. So you have a values here, and this is the equation that you have to use. This is the equation that you have to use. If you underline, that is enough. In exam, don't try to use the sketch pens. So here it is very important to understand the convex lens symbol, and it is very important to understand the ray diagram and the characteristics of the image. You have to underline virtual, erect, magnified. And this particular behavior of the convex lens helps to construct a microscope. Now let's move to the next question. Don't forget to underline the washing soda side headings. Uses. Here it is very important to keep the formulas in a box. So the answer is minus 0.2, and the image is minus 4 centimeters. Don't forget to underline this. Image characteristics. What happens if the ciliary muscles do not function properly? Contraction and relaxation will not work. Underline to the lose its ability. The muscles lose its ability. So here, like this, you try to highlight the main keyword specific terms. We'll continue the section 3 in the next session. Thank you.